Ah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, look at all that dirt. And I'm gonna need a lot of it. Hey guys, this is Declaggering Knight, and welcome back to episode 13 of OmathaCraft Season 5. I hope you guys are doing as good as you can be. I'm doing as good as I can be. And for today's episode, I asked the OmathaCraft Discord, hey, what should my next episode be about? Because I don't really have many ideas of my own. So I asked, and they gave me the idea of just simple base improvement. I mean, I had two ideas. I was either going to do base improvement, or, the thing I'm going to be doing for episode 14. Look forward to that, guys. But I'm going to do base improvement today, guys, and for that, I'm going to need a lot of what's in these lime shulker boxes. As you probably saw there, it is dirt. I'm going to need a lot of dirt. I got, 4 shulker boxes here full of dirt and 2 completely empty ones. So what I'm going to do here is actually because I need dirt, thankfully, there is actually a shop here in Communal that sells dirt. Right over here with the big red arrow. And this is courtesy of my good friend and pal, Barry. And he just built this little hole, and he's selling dirt and grass and stuff. I'm gonna need the grass too, so I'm probably gonna need more shulker boxes, so be right back. There we go, guys. 2 brand new shulker boxes created. Now I have 4 empties, so let me just separate the empties from the fulls right here. I believe that's this one and that one, and there we go. There's my empties. And now, off to buy the dirt. Thankfully, I got plenty of diamonds for this occasion. As you can see, there's my diamond hoard, guys. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Could be better, could be worse. So, I'm happy. Okay, now, the problem is, because this is a little hole in the ground, I don't have perfect access to all of it all at once. So what I'm going to do here is actually put all these shulker boxes like this, there we go, and then just grab as much as I can. Now it says 1 diamond for 3 stacks for everything. And so all of this would then cost 5 diamonds. And there we have it, guys. I have cleared Barry's entire shop out of dirt. This shulker box was completely useless here. And yes, as you can see, I have paid for all of it fairly. So Barry, you're welcome. So here I am, guys, back at my base with all of the dirt in tow, and I actually did a little bit of research. I looked at the area that I want to place my next big thing, big structure, other than this tree, because believe it or not, this tree is actually, let me get a good flight around this thing so guys can actually get a really good look at it so far. This is the tree so far. As you can see, I did a little bit of detail work on the side of it, added some mushrooms, a little bit of shelf fungus, and a tiny bit of glow lichen for added little details. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to like the glow lichen that much on this thing. I actually really do. It is a really good addition to this tree, and honestly, it brings this whole thing together. It's that extra little pop-a-light little plant material, whatever. Also, I put some glow lights there where the torches used to be. Did I say glow lights? I meant glow berries. I apologize, guys. Daily apology. Bring that back. Hashtag Cal's an idiot. Bringing that back too. Anyways, yeah. So that's what I've done to this tree so far. I've done a little bit more with the leaves. It's still not completely done yet, but I'm happy where its current state is at. It doesn't look natural by any means. It actually kind of just looks like a weird plant-based UFO just planted itself on top of my tree. But to each his own. I'll fix it eventually. But right now, that's not what this episode's about. Right now, what this episode is about is base improvement. And as you can see, I've already kind of done that by fixing the leaves, putting glowberries on there, making shelf fungus on this tree, as well as the glow lichen. But what I needed this dirt for was, as I just said, this next thing that's going on over that direction. And I actually did a little bit of research, and I think originally I was actually going to extend this landmass over the river and just like take out the river basically. However, after doing a little bit more research and just studying of the area that I have currently in my possession, I made the realization that I might not need to even do that. I think all I need to do is just extend the land out like back here, just so I can, like right here, like wherever this course dirt is. I think I can just like raise this up to about this Y level right here, and it should all be good. Convert it to podzol, do what I can to make it look prettier. Because let's be honest, coarse dirt is not the prettiest of blocks, guys. It's just dirt, but rough. But yeah, look at this dirt texture. It itself is not the most appealing texture. I mean, go far away, it's still not that great. It's just dirt. And coarse dirt, same thing, but with more dark specks. And while dark specks are fine, I don't know. It feels too rough. It feels too grainy. Like it feels more like sand than it does dirt. Anyways, that aside, a little coarse dirt rant aside, um, all I think I really need to do is extend this little section of land here back here. Just extend the landmass a little bit, maybe encroach in the river just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit, nothing too much, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much all I need to do. That should be all the space I need. And if not, I can always take out this little section here, which I think I was planning on doing anyway. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go do that. See you when this is all done. So I did a little bit of terraforming here, guys. Just a little bit of dirt. And honestly, I like this so far. Like, it's not perfect by any means. Like, here you can see there's just, like, a point, and I don't know why, but that can be fixed. And honestly, I might have to enlarge this area even further and extend it out over this little gap, this little chasm, if you will. I don't know what you would call this, like just a dip in the land, like a little pitfall or whatever. Whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is, I did it, I made enough room for the big tree I'm going to be putting here, and yeah, spoiler alert, there's going to be another tree here. Like, what a coincidence, he already built one tree, you might wait, why wouldn't he make another one? Yeah, but anyways, I have enough space here for this tree, just enough space, to be honest. Like, hold on, let me show you guys the corner of where this is going to go. Okay, guys, so right here on this block is the very corner of the tree I'm going to be building. And yeah, so as you can see, there is some space. There's a little bit of land in between there and here, and it's not a lot of space. So what I'm going to have to do is once I make this tree, I'm going to have a root coming out from this little side area here and into the water. And honestly, I think that might look pretty neat. And yeah, while this area, as I said before, a few different times, I think, isn't perfect by any means. Like you can tell here that it looks a little flat. It just doesn't look natural to me. But at the same time, it's the best I can do. My terraforming skills are not that great. Now, it probably looks a lot better. Honestly, yeah, that actually does make it look a little better. Not gonna lie. Like I thought that was just gonna be like a one-time thing, or like this whole area just wasn't going to look right. And while it still doesn't look perfect, like I could, extend it even further, actually do that river thing that I mentioned earlier. I'm happy with where it is right now. I can actually work with this. So let me actually go get to building the actual structure, or at least the beginnings of it. And there we have it, guys, the outline for the big tree that's going into my base area. Now, some of you may be wondering, hey, Cal, why does it look like a square if it's supposed to be a tree? Aren't trees supposed to be circular, idiot? Well, here's the thing. In Minecraft, as you know, there are no circles. It's all squares, it's all cubes. So we have to make illusions of circles, like the treetops here in my other tree. Like, look at this. It looks like a circle, yes, but if you really look at it, it's just a bunch of cubes all put together in a certain way that just looks circular. And the same is going to happen with this tree down here, this square-looking tree down there. Honestly, it looks square right now, but eventually it will look like a normal tree. I give you my solemn vow, this will look like a normal tree. I have this like test build in my own personal, testing creative world, and I swear it is going to look magnificent. Now, all I have built so far in the test world is the trunk. I have no idea what the branches are going to look like, or the exterior of the tree as a whole, and that was a smooth landing, not going to lie. And honestly, yeah, this is all I've built so far in the survival world. Like, in Omatha, this is all I have, and yeah, it's just the base of the tree. Eventually, it will look way better than just square with a few little outcrops here. But yeah, guys, enough rambling. That's the base of the tree. It looks magnificent. Now, on to the next base improvement that I gotta do. So, as you know, I am putting glow lichen all over my nether portal tree here. And I have this much bone meal here. Now, it's not a lot, and I can't really get too much lichen from it, but what I can do is go down here and go to the glow lichen I have saved right here, and just bone meal the crap out of it. just get as much lichen out of it as I possibly can, and that way I can actually, do some good and be able to spread this glow lichen as far as I can. Now, with these shears, I'll be able to collect all of it. Thankfully, now, normally with things like vines, you would have to go over to this section here, mine all up, and it would only give you one vine in return. Not with glow lichen. I found out recently, if you do that, it gives you two. It gives you both of the lichen. And that is honestly really useful for my purposes. And there we have it, guys. 31 glow lichen, just like the 31 bone meal I had, all perfectly placed, all perfectly arranged, and more glow lichen ready to be reused eventually. And as you can see, it is nighttime. Slumber is calling my name. And now that I have the glow lichen, it's time to get placing, guys. Okay, because that's all the bone meal I had available, that's all I could place right now. It's not a lot, and honestly, the glow lichen will be more and more scarce the higher up it goes. But honestly, I like the way it is so far. I like how there's just so much glow lichen down here, like the base, and it's honestly just going to look absolutely amazing, guys. Honestly, I really love how it's looking so far with all the glow lichen just scattered about the tree, just looking like mold or like fungus, just slowly branching and growing downward from the top of the tree all the way down to the base, gathering here at the top of the base with most of the mushrooms. Hey there, Bonk, how you doing? But yeah, guys, the glow lichen, while it's looking amazing, that's not all I want to do in this episode. So far, I've done some glow lichen, I have done some terraforming, and I've done just a tiny bit of building over here. However, my main focus for this episode that I want to take care of is right there behind me, this oak box containing my bees. Honestly, I've had an idea for what I wanted to build in this area for a while now and just never got around to doing it. I just built this oak box as a temporary structure just so I could actually put the bees somewhere and get a little bit of honey. Because honestly, I want honey. I need honey. There we go. 9 more bottles of honey, all ready to go. And honestly, what I want to do today, guys, doesn't just involve the honey, but it does involve the honey. What I want to do involves more of this wood here. And honestly, this wood is going to go into making this area a stump. I'm going to be making a tree stump here to house the bees. But yeah, it's going to be like honey and honeycomb. As you can see, I already got a stack of honeycomb blocks. That's great. Now, I probably don't have enough supplies as of yet. I have a stack of honeycomb blocks, but that's not enough to decorate the inside. I only have half a stack of honey blocks. I need more. I need a lot of honey and a lot of honeycomb. And I know just the person to talk to for that. Sadly, though, he's not online. I mean, I got Rover, I got Pyro. Maybe they have some bee stuff. And, yeah, I mean, I know there's a communal honey farm, so I could probably just go raid that. Okay, guys, here I am, all the way back at Spawn Island. There's a little hut I made not too long ago. Need a bed? One's in here. Yeah, it's basically just in case anyone is at Spawn, working on stuff, and needs a place to sleep. It's just a quick little hut that I made that one time. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. What I'm here for is right here. Afraid's Communal Honey Farm. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, as you can see, there's bees in there. They're working hard. And here's the thing. It has not too much honey, I don't think. Well, it has enough for my needs. So I'm just going to grab this shulker box here. And how much should I grab? I think 5 stacks should be plenty. But just in case, I'm going to grab a 6th. And there we go. Perfect. Enough honey to build my stump. Alright, guys, I have done a little bit of stuff off camera. Well, I thought it was on camera, but apparently the record button didn't hit properly. In fact, let me go check to see if it's hit properly now. Okay, thankfully it is recording properly, so that's good. Also, you may notice something's missing here. That's right. Off camera, well, kind of on camera, I tore down the oak cube, or whatever the hell it was. And I'm going to be replacing it with my honey stump. And yeah, I don't have the supplies right this second. I got this, but that's about it that I got right now. Now, I know for a fact that what I'm going to be building is going to be a 13 by 13 area. And hopefully I can build that in such a place that doesn't really interfere with the chicken farm, or my stuff, or this tree all that much. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully I have enough supplies for this. Wish me luck. There we have it, guys. There is my successfully completed honey stump. Now, it actually looks a lot different than it did in my creative world. That's because I don't know, some weird sort of quantum mechanic stuff happened, and I can't exactly, fix it. I don't know what went wrong. Don't know how to fix all of it, but it's fine enough. I like how it turned out, and I especially like how the inside turned out compared to everything. Let me just quickly enter here, and as you can see, everything is covered in honey and honeycomb. I tried using these little yellow glass panes to look like extra little honey drips, and yeah, I'm really proud of this, guys. I like how the inside kind of just looks very similar to how it looked originally, but it's all honeyfied, all sweet and honey and just bees. It is bees. My base, the stump is bees. It is a bee stump. But yeah, guys, that's a lot of improvement I took to my base so far. Today's episode, I have done some more glow lichen here. Well, first I do those trees. Yeah, I did some glow lichen here and there, did some terraforming. I actually decided to form the outline of my main tree area, or my big tree, and I finally got rid of the ugly oak box in my base area and made a honey stump. Now, here's a little history of why I made a honey stump here, guys. Not only did I just want a better place for the bees here, but I actually got this challenge from Vapor, surprisingly. He actually gave me a gift of 32 honey blocks when I gave him the stuff that I was going to give him for my Derek challenge, for being nice to everyone on the server. I gave him, some coral fans and some TNT, and in return, even though I told him I didn't really need anything, he gave me 32 honey blocks, and I just told him, I'm going to do something with this. And lo and behold, honey stump. And just there's a lot of honey. It's really nice. I like this stump. I love this stump. But honestly, that's about all I can really do for this episode. I've already done a lot. So thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. If you don't, it's fine. It's your choice. I will not judge. And between you, me, and the honey stump, I'll say thank you one last time. Goodbye. And dirt itself isn't even the prettiest thing. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, didn't expect to be placed on its side like that. Weird things happen here, folks.